And welcome back. This is your man Warrior, and really quick before I head off to work, I've been asked and requested by everyone to do a Worth It series for all of the new packs. So we're going to go briefly through these packs and we're going to figure out which one may be worth your dollar and which one may not. Alright, the first thing I'm going to do is go over the values of all of the packs so you can see how much crystal investment each shard is per pack so you can know whether it's a good value or not. The first one, the Freedom Fighter Ultimate Bundle, is for cash money, not crystals. So you have to basically take your $89 and make it as if it was a crystal value. By doing that, making it a crystal value, and then dividing it up by how many shards you get above, you know, all of these ships right here, it equates to around 50 crystals per shard, which in the game is the industry standard for this game. 50 crystals per shard, not bad. The downside to this deal is it's a one-time purchase, and B, you're spending $90 to just simply power up your ships. What I would say on this is if you are free to play or a dolphin, then I would pass on this pack. That this pack is probably not going to be worth it. But if you are a whale and you're going to max your ships out at any cost, then this pack would be what I would consider a flat value, meaning that it's going to be the same as if you were purchasing these things at the crystal rate that they were in the game, like everything else is. You know, every character, whether they're good or not, is 3 crystal or 150 crystals for 3 shards, or 50 crystals per shard. So this is the going rate of 50. It's just a booster. So for anybody who's a whale who wants to spend money and try and get blasted up on these particular ships, then I would say that it is a flat value and you should buy it. For everybody else, I would say not worth it. Now remember, the pricing is different where you're at, and so for everybody you're going to have to do your analysis yourself. If it's more than what I would be paying, then you're going to have to do the division. The way it works is you take how much you're spending, this is $70, and you create whatever the dollar amount is into the crystal equivalent, and you've got to do that by figuring out how many crystals you could get with that same $70 or that same $90 or whatever it is that you're having to pay for a pack. Now with this pack, they're giving you the 4 ships that have not been farmable at all for the entire period of the time they've been in the game. And so for a lot of people, this is a very tempting pack. If anything, this is the most tempting pack out of all of them. It's slightly less than the other pack, and it gets you all of these shards for these ships. Now the credits, the shipbuilding materials is not that good, neither is the droids, but 30 of all 3 of those ships is definitely a boost to your farming progress. Now when you do the math and divvy it out, it's about 58 crystals per shard. 58 crystals per shard, while is not terrible, because these are premium shards. Premium shards normally go for 80 in the store. So for any of the packs, this is actually, of all the packs they're offering, this pack is what I would deem as the best value. But again, if you're free to play or a dolphin, I would probably go the old-fashioned route of farming them. It's going to save you a whole lot of money if you're willing to take the time. These are also, none of these ships are critically needed for the new Thrawn event, so I would, for his new ship Chimera, so I would pass on this pack unless you're an uber whale that just wants to have the boost to farming these traditional ships that now you can farm free to play. Alright, now there's a bunch of faction packs that we need to take a look at. There's like 4 more of them into the game, and we're going to talk about them briefly one-on-one. The first one is called the Freedom Fighter Faction Pack, and you're going to get basically 10 of a random ship. Now the chances are you're going to get a ship you're not looking for because it's randomized, and you're going to get 10, statistically speaking. With 10 at 800 crystals, you're spending 80 crystals, which is the high-end premium price, 80 crystals per 1 shard. It's not seen to me as a good value to buy farmable ships that is only going to get you 10 of a farmable ship that you could probably get 10 of using those 800 crystals for refreshes and just going and getting them through the farming methods that you could. You could even do refreshes on those farming nodes as far as that goes. And if you're not at a point where you have those nodes that they're on unlocked, then you probably shouldn't be worrying about the Chimera. You should be worried about your other ships. And then for the faction pack for Phoenix Squadron, while it's a slightly better deal than a premium bundle pack, it's 70 crystals per 1 shard, which still is a premium price. It's not at that 50 per crystal cost that a normal one would be. Plus it's random and you're realistically going to get 10 for the 700. So I would say this is not a good buy. Now for Scoundrels, they have 2 packs. They have one that's $6.99 and you're going to get 10. So you're going to be paying 70 crystals per shard for random characters. If we take a look in here, the only thing I see that even sort of gets me excited is the new 2 characters in the game, both Veteran Smuggler Han and Veteran Smuggler Chewbacca. I don't know if people even saw that. Now, their drop rate in this pack is probably significantly less than all of the other Scoundrels, and all of the other Scoundrels are easily farmable. So I would pass on this because that's 70 premium crystals for 1 shard. That's really high. Most of these characters you can get very, very quickly. So the last one is the one that they're putting a best value sticker on. It's a faction mega pack. It comes with 5 packs of characters plus a bonus 6th. So you're getting 6 and you're more than likely going to get 10. That's what's going to happen. So you're going to get 60 character shards that are random. Now the bonus one is going to be one of the 2, either the Smuggler or Han Solo or Chewbacca. So if you're looking for guaranteed Veteran Smuggler shards, this is the way to go. But you're going to have to pay 2,800 crystals for 50 random characters that you, or 50 shards of random characters you may already have at 7 stars, all to get 10 of one or the other. So it makes it a 280 crystal value per shard if you're only going for those Veteran Smugglers, which is a terrible value. Or if you just factor in everything you get divided up, it's at 48 crystals per shard for the most easy to farm characters in the game, with the exception of those Veteran Smugglers. So for all of the packs that I see, these are all a bunch of different opportunities in the game. I would say the faction packs specifically to Scoundrels, pass on both of them, even the one that says best value, because those characters are easily farmable, and those crystals could be used to farm all of the hard nodes, light nodes, dark nodes, cantina battles. You could go in and get them out of the stores. There's many ways to get these characters. As far as the Phoenix Squadron, I would say pass. As far as the reinforcement bundle, that's in the middle right there, let me go ahead and scroll in the middle. That is the only one I would say buy, and I only would say buy it to those individuals who deem themselves a whale and really just want that crazy fast boost. So there's my analysis really quickly before I head off to work. I hope this helps individuals make their buying decisions. Really quickly, remember, when new things come into the game, it is really easy to get caught up in I have to have it. So then you spend a lot of money trying to get that which you feel like you want access to. Keep in mind, this is a journey. Not everything is designed to get right away. If you cannot unlock the Chimera, that is okay. It's okay, I promise. The world will still be revolving tomorrow. It's okay. So if you can't get it, you just farm and do your best if that becomes a priority, but stay on target, stay on focus, make sure that you have a game plan in the game of what you're trying to get. And then if you are going to spend money, and you're going to spend a little bit here, a little bit there, or you're a dolphin, or maybe it's a first time purchase for a free to play, make sure it's crystals, and then wisely use those crystals. As always, keep your gaming on. Warrior out.